How are you doing?
I am doing great. Thanks for asking. And first, thanks for reaching out to me and message me, giving me opportunity to talk with you, both of you.
And we're so thankful to you. We are having conversation. We're so delighted.
So, ma'am, would you like to introduce yourself at first because we are meeting for the very first time?
Yeah, definitely. My name is Jia. I am connected from Jharkhand. I have completed my post graduation in English literature, and I have a couple of hobbies. I like reading book, traveling, exploring new things. I am married person. I have two children, and I'm working as a teacher in our state. That's my
So can
brief
I introduce
introduction.
myself?
Definitely, one by one, because I am super excited to know about both of you.
Thank you so much. I'm also curious to give my introduction in front of you. So this is Maliha in the Masud. I study in 8th standard. If I talk me and my brother, so we are siblings as well as we are twins. If I talk my family, so my family consists of 4 members. They're my parents, me, and my brother. We're a nuclear family, and I belong to Bangladesh country. So this is it about me.
Bangladesh.
Yes, Bangladesh. I think
Yeah,
you know
nice.
as your neighbor country.
Definitely, Bangladesh. So, and it's your turn. Please introduce
Okay,
yourself by name because
okay, thank
everything I know everything same, but I want to know from you.
Okay, thank you, ma'am, for giving me once again to golden opportunity to introduce myself. Actually, this is Muwaj speaking, as you know, and I study. We are siblings as well as twins, baby. We both study at 8th standard, and we are belong to Jaspur district, Bangladesh. If I talk about my hobbies, then I like to riding bicycle, speaking English to a stranger, and making English vlog video. So that's all about me. So,
Okay.
ma'am,
They, hmm,
how long have you been learning English as a language?
I have been learning English only for 6 months. I am doing a practice of speaking, particular part of spoken practice because I have did all my education. All no, I have completed my post graduation in English literature, but I realized that literature are totally different from the language. Whenever you want to learn English language, it need totally to do practice and create an environment around yourself. You must know the every names in English, everything's name in English, and how you can elaborate yourself in this language. So I have been doing practice for spoken only for 6 months.
Oh, that's
Then
really good.
hmm, Moaz and Mahila, and how's your days till so far? How you do today from morning to right now?
Yeah, ma'am, we are doing excellent, and we are really very happy after connecting with you. Actually, we wanted to talk to you in the previous days, but today we are very happy that we are talking to you. And after a long time, we're making these conversations. That's why we're really very happy, and we are having a really very good time. And would you like to share with us? Would, would you like
Hmm.
to share with us that every single day what do you do to improve your spoken English to enhance your communication skills?
Yeah, definitely. Why no? Because if you fix a time period, half hour, yeah, 1 hour for learn this language, according to me, it's not sufficient for us. Whenever you are working another work, just like the doing your, I am doing my house chore, yeah, doing my dishes, washing my cloth. That time, every times you try to elaborate your work in English and try to mumble it in English. It doesn't matter that anyone is listening or not. You should try to speak and talk with yourself in this language. This is a good method. And if you spend a half hour and 1 hour for learn particular just a subject, just a English, I think it's not gonna work anywhere. So we try to create an environment in inside. Your English must be in your thinking. Try to elaborate everything in this language. This is a good method. And try to learn one or two vocabulary every day and try to incorporate this word in your conversation. Because whenever you jot down the new vocabulary and you are not incorporate this vocabulary in your daily conversation, after 2 or 3 days, you will forget.
Yeah,
And
exactly. You're totally right.
mhm.
If if we
Initial
learn any
period. Mhm.
if we learn any kind of new vocabulary more and more, but if we don't utilize it in our real conversation, real spoken English in our real life, so we'll forget it within 1 or 2 days. right?
Definitely, definitely. And when today you learn one vocabulary and try to use this vocabulary all the day, and try to making sentence by using this word 2 or 3 times, and after sometimes it's become habituated to speak this particular word. This is the best way of learning vocabulary. And the grammatical part, it's come by doing practice. Automatically you will gain this knowledge. So, I am also curious to know that how you both start your English journey, and how what you do for learn this language.
Yes, ma'am, it was a long journey when we have learned English. First, I say that through my brother Muwaj, I have learned it. Actually, first he has started her English journey, and I don't know how it has come in her mind that how we have to learn English. But after that, when I have started my English journey, I didn't do any other thing, but I always try to speak in English a single word, single vocabulary. And I think that it was so difficult for me to learn English in that time because I don't know how to speak so fluently, how to speak the correct pronunciation exactly rightly. And at our actually we are belong to rural area that there is no person behind us, that those who will always curious us and those who always inspire us, that like this way you have to make conversation, you have to speak in English. They always, some of people, they don't know what's the importance of learning English. They always think that it is not a great way, it is not a correct thing. They always criticize all of the people. That is why we didn't take any kind of motivation thing from that person, and they always criticize. So that is why at our area there is no person. And I have think that we have to create atmosphere at our house, and like this way we as you know that we are twins and we are siblings
You
all
are.
the time, we have to
Mhm.
stay together. So in that time we have thought that we have created an atmosphere, and like this way we have to speak. And as you have told that vocabulary it is so important, and we have think also that we have to learn vocabulary. But I think that some of people they always say that how you will remember all of the vocabulary, that is so difficult. And also you have given some suggestion, and we always try to do every single day, that if we learn one or two vocabulary, and if we always all time use our speaking, so definitely we can remember. So in that time we have started this journey, and always all time we have a no any kind of other partner, so that we can speak in English, just we together speak in English. And while we always fall in danger, then we always cooperate each other. And nowadays we don't do any other thing to enhance our spoken English. Just actually last couple of days we didn't make any conversation. We were so upset, and some of people they always didn't bother us. And now it is first conversation of this week. We are so happy. This is it.
Remarkable. Mahila, you are doing a great job. You both are doing a great job, really, and I appreciate your effort. And you are putting your all the effort for learn this language, and you are doing an incredible job. My second suggestion is, mm, I have a question for Muaz, for
Okay.
you, that you start your journey as your sister mentioned that what's problem you face in your initial day, and how you it's come in your mind to start this
Yeah.
journey.
A good question, good question for me. It's so hard question for me to give you answer. Actually, truly speaking, ma'am, that I face a lot of problems because I feel a first problem that I faced that I couldn't speak fluently, which means nowadays I'm
um
saying once and
one minute, just
hello. Easy. Hello, hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
audible, but you're not
Sorry.
audible.
Sorry for this interruption.
No
Then
Okay, no
problem.
issue.
let's continue.
Okay, as I told you that in the previous time when I started, when I was a beginner trying to learn this language, in the time I faced a lot of problem. So first I faced that one sentence I'm telling, so next sentence what I will tell, my mind goes blank while speaking. And secondly, that I felt much hesitation while speaking in front of people. So however, I overcome this by making some English blog video in publicity, like so many parks, gardens, in any kind of bridge or any kind of shops. By speaking a lot, we have overcome this. And thirdly, that I'm facing, and still I'm facing it, I think that all time I have to face this problem, that facing criticism, because most of the people are criticizing about me that you are on the wrong way, you are not in the right way, you are doing in a bad thing, so you should give up. I think that I have faced a lot of problem. Among these are the three main problems. And what's the next question, ma'am, please?
Okay. So, really proud of you, and I appreciate your effort that you are doing right now. The great job, and never think for the people who, because they will always pull your leg. Whenever you start to doing any good work, the people, it's their work. The majority of people look at you and they try to pull your leg. Never mind about themselves, and let's continue your work. That you are know that you are doing a good job. So continue yourself. Don't mind about anything. And my question is that internet connection. You are from the village area that you mentioned, and you don't have a good environment of English is spoken. So my question is that you both will try to give the answer that mobile phone internet connection is sufficient for learn anything right now. By using of internet, you can learn anything. Is it right or wrong?
Exactly.
According to you.
Exactly. Truly speaking, every scientist, I mean, every human being has created everything, like mobile phone to refrigerator to computer to a fridge, a television. Everything they have created for helping and assisting our human being, other people. So I think that internet, people has internet created, people has internet this type of network, mobile system for helping others people. So you know that everything has two sides, like these sides, I mean internet has also two sides, one is positive and drawbacks. So if we take it seriously, like if we utilize this mobile phone internet by learning anything like English or studying anything, so it will be very better for us. But if we utilize and if we waste our time and energy with watching some reels and shorts, so it will be in vain. So that's what I'm saying you, that it has two sides, so we have to utilize this as a proper way. So I think that sometimes we need 10 or 20 minutes for taking entertainment, but not for all time. Most of the time we have to utilize it properly. Like we are now using this I mean, we are now using this internet for making conversations. So I think that for learning and for improving our communication skills, this internet and this phone is really helping us very much. And it is some people are utilizing this for nothing, and some people are earning money, some people are learning anything. So you can say it is really helping someone and it is really destroying someone. This internet is building someone's life, and this internet also destroying someone's life. So as it totally depends on ourselves how we will utilize this.
Very good. You elaborate it in very good manner that every technology has their pros and cons. It's totally up to you that how you utilize this facility. Sometimes our youth generation, many students, the teener, just like the your age, are engrossed totally themselves in the playing the online games, and they become habituated to playing this game. But many, I interacted with the many youth and teenagers, the standard of 9, 8. The student, they use internet connection in very good way, and they think that it's open a new door for them.
Yeah,
So
exactly,
your
exactly.
answer is very good, and I am agree with you. So
Yeah,
my
some
next
people.
question for Mahila. Then Mahila, what do you want to become in your future? What's your goal of life?
Yes, you're totally correct that everyone always tell me that what's your future plan. Actually, you know that we are human being. As a human being, we have also future plan. I'm studying. So my goals is two. One is that I am learning English. So I'd like to go to abroad for higher education. Second one, I'd like to become a doctor.
Yeah, yeah. Best wishes for your future. And what's about yours, was? What's
Oh,
your
I have also two goals. In mainly, I have so many goals, but among them, two goals is very important, very necessary for me. That is, one is as my mom had mentioned that we want to go to this. We both want to go to abroad for higher study. And second one is I want to become an engineer, especially. And I'm really working hard about this to become this. And I think that English will boost my to achieve my goals, and it is really helping me very much.
Definitely, definitely, because English become a crucial part of every student's life, and also every person. It doesn't matter that you are a working profession, yeah, you are a housewife, yeah, you are also a watchman, engineer, doctor. In every profession, English become a important part. Best
Yeah,
wishes of both of your future.
I have a really exciting question for you. That you are housewife or a teacher? Oh, sorry, you're a teacher. You're a teacher. So right now you have got a profession, and someone I'm thinking that from India, especially not our country, especially India, those who are housewives, they don't need to do any kind of work. They don't need to learn any kind of skills. So why they are learning this language? Especially why are you learning this language? Please mention.
Yeah, initially I mentioned that it doesn't matter for you are working profession, yeah, you are a housewife. If I am working profession, it's become very essential part in order to teach my student in best way. It's very important to upgrade myself being a teacher. And if I am a homemaker and housewife, then it's also become an essential part for learn English language, because whenever I took my children admission in private school, and whenever the housewife go to attend the parents teacher meeting, that time every student speak English language. That time the mother feel embarrassed in front of all the teachers, parents. So being a mother, housewife, also it's become a very important to learn this language.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
my
I'm also agree with you. Actually, I have also heard that Indian people, especially some of those who are housewives, they're also curious to learn English. And I have asked one ma'am, and she has told me that for their kid, they are also learning this language. While no need to learn English, but for their kids' life, they must have to learn English.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
So ma'am, if you
Mhm.
don't mind, can you have this phone for today?
If you don't mind, please repeat.
Can we finish this conversation for today? Can you wrap up this session?
Yeah, why not? Of course. And really, I am privileged to connect with you. And thanks for connecting me, giving your precious time and best wishes of your future. Bye. Have a nice
Same to
Thank
day.
you, ma'am.
thank you, Zoom.
Thank you for your precious time.